Alright, y'all. So, one thing that has caught my attention, or one thing that has come to mind after the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. If you are aware with this beef, you know that there were three different people involved: Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and of course, the guy who backed out, Jcole. And since Jcole has dropped out of the beef, ultimately putting his hands up and saying, "Yo, Drake, I rock with you. Kendrick, I rock with you. So I'm going to let y'all battle this out because there's obviously something here that I don't want any parts of." Ever since he did that, J. Cole has been viewed as less of a rapper, less of a man, and ultimately a wuss for backing out of a rap beef.
It's war. It's me against you. I don't care who on the other side. I don't care who on that side, who on this side. Nigga, it's war. Be friends later. Man, come on, Cole. Ain't no way you doing this. You got your whole fan base looking crazy.
I understood, or I would like to believe that I understood why J. Cole backed out of this beef. He had no real hostility built up for Kendrick Lamar, which is why in that diss track that he dropped, he poked around with the idea of Kendrick Lamar putting out weak albums, but in reality, he didn't feel that way. He just wanted some shit to talk about. How many times have you and your homeboy been going back and forth? You and your homegirl been going back and forth. In the spur of the moment, everything is built up. The intensity is built up. You say some stuff that you don't really mean about that person, right? Just to clap back at them. You don't have anything real to say. You don't have anything that will be somewhat of how you actually feel about this person, but you just say something to get some type of retaliation. I kind of gotta blame J. Cole for being in this position because he honestly allowed the media to get to his head. He let the people call on his phone. He let his mom, whoever was in his ear saying, "Yo, you need to respond to Kendrick Lamar as soon as you can." He let those people get to him. That ultimately led him down the path that he did not want to be on in the first place. The fact that people were able to look at J. Cole and disrespect him or say he doesn't belong in the top 3 conversation is above me. Only in America can you get someone taking the higher road. The higher road is what I would like to call J. Cole because he backed out of the beef as a complete total. He didn't even want to talk about it. He took the higher road. Only in America where you can take the higher road and still end up on the bottom trail. Joe Budden on his podcast, he talks some smack about J. Cole in a sense. He was basically saying that J. Cole often references the thought of him being the top lyricist of all time and that he chews up rappers and spits them out. But Joe Budden's whole approach to the situation is that you had the opportunity to show the superpower that you say that you have. You had that opportunity to show it against Kendrick Lamar and you backed out. Yes, he didn't indulge in rap beef for obvious reasons. He wanted to keep the peace. But how do we overlook J. Cole's whole catalog? His entire catalog. I'm talking about all of his albums. All his platinum songs, gold songs, diamond songs, whatever the case may be. How do we overlook all of that because he didn't want to go into a rap beef that turned into something way bigger than a rap beef? How do we overlook that?
Cole has a fan base. Here's what I'll say. I guess maybe I wasn't clear. I just feel like they did change the conversation from this whole 15-year Big Free dynamic, right, into now Kendrick stepping out and being the winner of this battle. So if you don't think that's caused separation between the pack of where Drake and Kendrick are and Cole is, you're bugging. It doesn't mean that he's not still a great artist. It doesn't mean like he probably is top 10 all time still, right? But I may have him number 10. Not in that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thing because he did go down because he stepped out of this battle and the battle took things to a high level. So I'm not dismissing Cole's accomplishments, but there is pressure to me, and if he has the fall off, has to be a great album to me to further solidify that. And if it isn't, then I think he takes another major step back and down off the charts of all time greatness and how he's judged.
No matter how you twist and turn it, no matter what you think of him, no matter how he performed against Kendrick Lamar, he's still one of the top lyricists of all time. And those who respect and know hip hop could attribute to that. America would just like to see black on black crime. Let's admit it. I think that's really what it is. We'd rather see each other break each other down than to build each other up. This is a prime example of it, man. And the industry, the rap industry has been known to perpetuate these types of stereotypes. The aggressiveness, the black versus black, the if I'm at the top, that means you must be under me. We can't be side by side on the top of the pedestal. We can't be ranked number 1 and number 1 because there can only be one number 1. In order to beat you down from this position that you were in, I'm gonna throw shots at you. I'm gonna send diss tracks. And bro, I know a lot of y'all in the comment section are going to probably roast me for this shit. But I honestly think that rap beefs are corny as hell, bro. I think this shit is corny because if you really having a problem with somebody, would you take it to your lyricism to prove that you have a problem with someone? Or are there other ways of resolving an issue? Could you not just call this person? We have Instagram. Go through Instagram. Hit this person up. Say, hey, man, I got this problem. I don't like what you said here. Okay, we could talk about it instead of going to rap. To me, this is all some type of media hoax. It's like whenever we see rap beef, sales over here go up. Album sales over here go up. The Super Bowl makes millions and millions of dollars from a performance that is mainly based on Kendrick Lamar's diss to Drake. Now, in the same sentence, do I think that Kendrick Lamar is way above this diss track? Yes, but the simple fact that a majority of his songs that he performed at the Super Bowl had something to do with the Drake beef just makes me think that Super Bowl probably didn't want a rapping Blacker the Berry, Sweeter Juice. Of his platinum songs, the songs that really gained him recognition, they want him to talk about destroying, belittling, disrespecting another black man on their platform. And God, man, it's just, to me, it's corny as hell. But back to Jcole, man. Jcole is a rapper who is a part of a community or a industry that doesn't reward people for being real. Jcole is a prime example of what rap needs more of. And I say that because if every rapper took the Jcole approach to their counterparts in the rap game, whether it be another rapper or the audience that's listening to their songs, then rap itself would be more of a progressive thing, something that's deterring itself away from what it currently is today. The culture right now it's cancered, it is polluted by gangster rap, by me dissing you, you dissing me seeing you in the street and potentially beating the brakes off of you. Like, that's rap, and I get it. That's where rap, I guess that's where the hip hop gained its foundation from, the aggressiveness. But when do we deter from that and grow from that and make it into something that's more positive? Now I get it. Y'all probably looking at me like, yo, who is this dude preaching positivity and all that stuff? I get it, but for that reason of rap being a hostile place or a just aggressive environment, I haven't been listening to a lot of new rap songs. Main ideology is partly the reason why I stopped doing rap reactions, because it felt like all the songs that I reacted to were promoting something that I just couldn't align myself with anymore, bro. In high school, I would listen to, this rap and gang shit, and I still do a little bit now, but nowadays I'm listening to good mood music. If it doesn't put me in a good mood, or if I can't wake up and listen to that song without feeling aggressive throughout the damn day, I don't want to listen to it, bro. I would never listen to who's a gangster. I'll never listen to drill rap as the first song of the day, right? I would always listen to something that's gonna put me in a better mood or motivate me to become a better person. And that's just what I'm seeking from music at this stage in my life. I do listen to rap music a little, but nowadays it's about like 90s R&B, something smooth, subtle, gets me in the mindset. But shit, man, rap to me is like, I can't get down with it no more. It just feels so toxic, man. And just to see Jcole being canceled in the way that he has been canceled, or they tried to cancel Jcole, but you can't cancel Jcole. But just to see Jcole go through what he had to go through after backing out of rap beef, it just serves as a huge contradiction, because we say, or some of us say, that we would like to see each other come together, but then we also have individuals who are arguing that Jcole didn't try to slaughter Kendrick Lamar. It's a lose-lose situation, man. It's a lose-lose situation. Jcole is a rapper that's in the industry that just doesn't care about being nice. The good guy does not come first. Ever. That's proven. We've seen it with girls. I ain't gonna get into that. I don't want to get into that, but we've seen it in the rap game. Jcole tried to apologize, and that blew up in his face. But hey, big ups to Jcole. I feel like he gained his peace from apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, and he ultimately felt like that was the best thing for him to do. So kudos to you, bruh. He just put out a song called Cloud, straight fire. I bet you haven't listened to it because you still in your feelings thinking that Jcole deserves, that you deserve an apology from Jcole for letting him down or whatever the case may be, bro. Get over yourself, man. Get over yourself, bro. If you enjoyed the video and you do agree with the points that I have made in this video, bro, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below of what I should talk about next, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Jcole. Do you think he was a punk for dropping out of the rap beef before it turned into hell? Leave a comment down below, man. Until next time, make sure you lay yourself and nobody with y'all. Peace and chicken grease.